Alright, we have a little game here of Dominion, where there is a cursed carpenter. I mean, there's stuff other than there being a cursed carpenter, but, you know, they're right there. It's front and center, and I think we're actually going to open it, unless we have a 5-2. So Bandit Fort is, I don't know, it does something, but I think I'm just going to open Cursed Carpenter Herb Gather. Like, we can gain a bunch of plazas with the Carpenter. We'll be pretty happy to see almost any loot. Maybe not figurehead, but almost any loot that we can then herb gather and then get a pretty big doctor overpay off that. Hopefully trash the curse. Yeah. So you're gonna start doctor, which, I mean, maybe it'll end up working a little bit better, but I'm gonna try doing this thing. Okay, doubloons was probably not quite what we were looking for, but it'll be fine. I guess it's kind of a trick with desert guys is that you get to play doctor twice early, but I'm fine with this. We'll guides this. Hopefully find something useful like that. So this can be a pretty big doctor overpay by 5, in fact. I guess you needed a plus buy, so we'll rotate. Overpay by 5, trash. And then we'll go from here. This maybe isn't the most perfect thing ever to happen. How many coppers did I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I do have like 2 coppers remaining in there, 1 curse. So I guess I'll just name copper. And start to go. Here I'm gonna hit 7. I'm tempted to take Apprentice off of it rather than like Capital City or whatever. I guess I also have the option of it being 8, which seems less appealing, maybe. I'm actually going to have the ability to get a Sybil, which seems amazing. Much more amazing than whatever. I really hate that rotation. Like, super hate it. Yes, rotate. And yeah, I want Sybils. So let's see, I still have a curse, a copper, and 2 estates. No, 1 estate. 2 estates. I have -1 from the Bandit Fort. Let's see what this draws. It's the copper. Okay. Just keep getting plazas, I think. This should name curse, I guess. Oh, I still had stuff remaining. Well, there was equivalent junk in there. So yeah, here, I'm thinking Apprentice. Like, I still have these 2 estates around. I could go up for Capital City, but with a Sybil, and I'm not really feeling the need to add kind of that filtering quite yet. At some point I may even want another Carpenter, I'm not sure. Oh, you want to buy a Sybil, that's reasonable. I would want to buy another Sybil too. I'm gonna have to get that last one this turn. So let's see. Top deck a card. Sure. If I do let's see, top deck a card, bottom deck a card. I'll just trash a state. I can discard here. The doctor will miss. I think. Undo that. I don't want to discard a treasure. I want to take a look at what's here. So yeah, I can safely name Curse now. That is what that was all about. And I totally want this Sybil, I think. So I'm feeling pretty okay with where I'm at. I guess you're probably feeling pretty okay with where you're at too. Like, I plausibly have a tiny bit more money, I think. You have the capital city, which will help a little bit with, like, the cycly stuff, but whatever. It's probably getting about time that I should be thinking about getting another Carpenter. Just, you know, whatever. I also probably want a Guildmaster to have a little bit more consistency on the turns, just because of how weird the gaining is. Yeah, so you took another Carpenter there. You might top deck like an Apprentice or something. I think you're plausibly a little bit under thin compared to where you might want to be. I can also try to get a Sorceress to kind of, whatever it is I'm trying to say. Push curses. That is a lot more money than I am comfortable with you having, for sure. I mean, I guess this was a full turn, like, Sybil. 7-coin doctor. Okay. Well, we'll see. I guess it's actually going to be most of it. All of it, in fact. You'll even be able to retrash the doctor. Okay, that was a really nice doctor. Maybe I take the Carpenter here. I don't really want to shuffle here just because I know that Sybil, whatever is in there. So that's kind of ugly. I could also think about Carpentering Acolyte and just, like, kind of pass this turn otherwise. Like, I do still have the one estate, but I don't think Acolyte's actually, like, particularly good or anything. So that's really disappointing. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and Carpenter the Carpenter, and we'll hope that we can draw better coming up. Puzzle box. I'm gonna set aside the estate. Not that into rotating. I kind of just want a capital city right here, I think. Now, let's not rotate, because it's not what I'm buying anyways. Take a capital city. And we'll hope this turn draws a little bit better. Which, I mean, it should. It should. Okay, that Carpenter felt a little bit weird to me. I don't think you have as much control as that one probably desires. Maybe it's about a price point, but I'm not feeling it so much. if you're going to take Sorceress. That'd be sort of undesirable, especially taking 2 of them. Well, like my problem is that I'm not sure how well I can actually deal with curses right here. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see. Top deck a card, bottom deck a card. So I'm going to top deck the curse and bottom deck the doubloons. Does that work out? I don't think that actually works out. We'll do the doctor trick later. Let's top deck Carpenter and bottom deck doubloons, and we're going to herb gather the doubloons. Don't rotate capital city. Draw with it. Sybil. Top deck. Bottom deck. I can actually Carpenter a Carpenter right here. If I like play Plaza, Carpenter, doctor out those curses. Now, that was not as good as I thought it was for some reason because there was an extra Carpenter in there, but it ends up working out anyways, even though I screwed it up. Trash that. And I mean, 2 Plazas isn't going to hurt, right? Okay, what did we say I wanted? I want like Capital City Guildmaster, something like that. Discard attack seems nice. Set that aside. Okay, like Capital City Guildmaster. Just not take chances. We'll remember if we try to do this thing again next turn. I'm also going to look at, I think, apprenticing a Carpenter, maybe. I don't know. There's also going to be an actual possibility of like winning this very turn, depending on what you do. Like, if I get enough draw, I can potentially like Carpenter out the Carpenters, buy out the Plazas, right here, actually. Which would be, you know, desirable. Winning usually is desirable. In fact, I think that's actually just going to be the goal, is doing that. Yeah, let's go try to win this game. Like, if I apprentice a gold, I should have a pretty good shot at it. So let's go Plaza first. Sybil. Top deck. Bottom deck. Herb Gatherer. Sword. Don't rotate. 2 cards. Like, I could Capital City for 2 cards again. 2 cards. Sybil. Top deck, bottom deck, because I'm going to want to clear out the coppers with Doctor, I think. So, like, top deck, bottom deck, discard copper, Doctor coppers, because that's going to reduce the amount of draw I need. And now if I take 3 Carpenters and apprentice the gold, I think I win. Plausibly. Oh, I should totally be playing Guildmaster first. Go... I need to Apprentice gold first. So, Apprentice gold. I can spell scroll the Carpenter. I'm trying to figure out if this works like right now. I think I want to play the Plaza. Is that true? Yeah, I want to play the Plaza. I can spell scroll for Carpenter. Carpenter. Play it. Carpenter to Plaza. Carpenter to Plaza, and then buy Plaza Duchy. Okay. What a strange game. Yeah, so what happened there? I mean, I think my start was a little bit better. And then, I mean, it just kind of got opened up at the end for me, so see you all.